All right, today we're going to make an invoice or a sales quote using Google Docs. Now it's super simple. You typically what you can do is you can go to your email. I'm not going to open up my email, but within your email you can go to your tools tab. You can also get through it on the other side of your computer as well. Either way, what you're going to do is you're going to click on this little box right here when you're in your email tab. Like I said, the only reason why I'm not opening up my email is because right now there is a sensitive document that's open in it, so I can't have that on a public video. But then you can simply just select the app that you want to choose. We're going to click on Drive, and then that'll navigate you to the Google Drive. Now, right here, we've got our Google Drive open. Nothing sensitive open here, so no reason why we couldn't film it. Now, then what we're going to do is we're going to go to New, which is going to be in the upper left-hand corner. We click on the plus sign, and it gives you a few different options. You can either do Google Forms or Google Docs. I think both will get you there. And then you go from Template. Now, I recently used a sales quote, so it's going to be right here. But what could you do if you couldn't find it? Well, there are ways to search it, but you can also just kind of select through some of the pre-selected options. And I think somewhere in here is a sales quote. If I can find it real quick while I'm on my up scroll, I'll go ahead and point it out. But either way, not too big of a deal, even if you couldn't find it here. Oh, look at right here. We've got a sales tab, and right here we have sales quote. We also have training proposal, software development proposal, request for proposal. So we got some other things right here. The reason why I like to use the sales quote for my invoices is just because kind of at the end of the day, that's what our company does, is we do sales. So if we give a quote or an invoice, the only real thing I have to do to change whether it's a quote or an invoice is just simply change this word to invoice, right? And then now it's an invoice, right? And then I can just remove the word quote, and then it'll just say invoice, and then underneath it it'll say number, whatever my invoice number is. Now we're going to keep our client's information confidential here, so I'm not going to go into specific details on this form, but what I can do is I can show you, for example, this company has already paid us a certain amount of money, right? And I'm just going to create an example number right here, right? There were some subtotals, and let's say it was 500. The other subtotal was 3,000, so we'll put a comma in there to keep it formatted, right? And then let's just say the rest of it was 20,000. And then let's say the client has already, and I can say like, maybe Y. So actually we'll just leave item 3 in there. We'll just Control Z, item 3, right? But let's say that they have already made a payment, right? You can click on this plus tab, and it'll add another row. You can also delete tabs as well if you included the wrong one. But I'm going to insert this row, and it's not going to say item number 3. It's going to say prepaid, right? Now, or you can say previous payment or whatever it is, or you can say subtotal, or you can say total, and then you can do prepaid amount, but you can keep adding rows here, right? So let's just say I want to say total, T-O-T-A-L, right? Total. I can put that. That's going to be 123.5. So 1, 2, 3. So it's starting at 123.5, 23,500, right? And that's going to be in parentheses because it's a negative number, right? And I can even change the color on it if I want to. I can actually just go here, make it red, boom, right? So, or sorry, that's not a negative number. That's a positive number. So let me. All right, that's the total right there. And let's say they've already paid me 10 grand, right? So 10,000 That's going to be a negative number, so it's going to be in parentheses, and it'll be red. I'm doing this really quickly here, just for the sake of brevity on this video, right? That way it doesn't get too boring. And then for my total, I'll just have what's left over, right? So then I'll have 13,500 remaining. So that's how we can build a simple, easy, and quick sales quote. Just in case you got to stay in compliance on something, it actually has all the information you need, right? You can put your customer name there, right? The address that's relevant. You can put in some other notes if you want to, like right here. So you can kind of play around with this, do what you want with it. So anyway, if you got some value out of it, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. But yeah, that's our simple process on just making a quick and easy sales quote or invoice on Google Drive.